So I just lightly wet it and get some color, some light color, and just spread it in. And if it's a little dark, I just spread it over to the other ones. And I have the white embossing there. And then I go back, and where the shadows would be, I just start dabbing in some darker color. And I'll just put a little dab up this way. And then, while it's still wet, I can still add, say, a different shade of color, just to give it a little difference. And then I leave it do its thing, and it starts looking more like that. And then I'm going to come back and do another layer in a bit. Okay, so we'll just add a little bit of color around the whole flower. I decided I better do that because I'm going to die cut. I'm going to die cut these out, and I don't want a big white edge. So, and then we'll see. I usually let it dry, but I'll just try it. Now I take a dark color and just start adding. Oh yeah, it's too wet. I'm gonna have to let that dry. So let's just see if this one's dry enough. I want to add just some lines, a little bit of texture. Soften it up a little. Maybe a little more lines just at the base, a little darker. Make this just a little darker. Oh, and if it runs away on you, then you have too much water. And if it doesn't move, then you don't have enough water. And so it all works out. So I'm just trying to get the base a little bit darker there. And I think I'll leave that for now. And then I'll show you how I get the base for the green, the first layer. Just a light amount of light color, light wash. And then I just put it everywhere. And I make it quite wet. And just go past where you think the dyes are going to cut out. Trying to get it a little wetter now everywhere. Because you need it a bit wet so that the next color you put in will move a bit. But you don't want it to run away from you either, so it's always an interesting balance to try and figure out. So now I'll just try and add a little bit of dark in the shadows and see if it moves, then you're... That's our kitty. Oh, Smokey. You want to be in the video too? So, and on these big leaves, I'm going to add a bit of blue in and a bit of purple. And I know this is probably, I was trying to make it a quick, very quick video, but it's like it takes a while. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of a darker green, a bluey green, and put that in and just let it do its thing. And it's kind of sneaking away from me right here, so I'll just take some of this up with my brush and dab it off, and then I'll try and put it, like put a little dark blue in there, a little navy blue. Yeah, yeah, there, that deepens it up a little. And then we'll put a little bit of that purple in. I'll make the pinky purple for now. Maybe I'll go lighter. We'll water it down a bit and then just try throwing a little bit of that. Just so that purple is carried through other spots on the card. And it's kind of spreading pretty good, but not going crazy. Like it's not taking the whole thing, taking over. And so that's what I do for each layer. And then, I can show you how I darken up the last layer of greens. Take a darker green somewhere here. And just dab it in there. Give it a little texture. And you don't have to see all of them, so I'll just keep doing this. Maybe I'll just throw in a little bit darker at the base. And it's not moving anywhere, so I just have to wet my brush. I make it not too wet by dabbing it off. Oh, that's pretty wet. Just lighten it up again. So that's that. And the rest I'll just do and die cut them all out and assemble the card, and we'll see how it all looks in the end. Thank you.